What's up guys, it's Mateo, and this is a video response to Keith's video response. And Keith hooked me up with a little video response giving me some advice on my narrow leaf Liguigia. I told him, or I was just saying that it was like it all was dying off and it was all pretty much dead, but I was still putting pieces of Liguigia in my aquarium that had no leaves on the whole stem, but like right up at the very top. And I was under the hopeful impression that the stems would, fill in with leaves, but that is not the case. And yeah, Keith was telling me that was just a waste of time waiting for that to happen. So I'm doing what you suggested, Keith, and I'm taking anything that looks like it has any life on it, and like I just snip this one up at the top for to promote a new growth there, and then I'll come down a couple inches and snip it again, and then I'm gonna plant these in my substrate. So yeah, I mean, you could see it was wishful thinking, because like this plant right here is being held together by like wishes and prayers. I mean, it's all dead and rotted. So I've been throwing stuff like that away, and these little things, and so far this is what I got. I plan on putting all these in my tank. I got a couple of them here. I'm actually pretty surprised they still got some roots. You can see the roots there. Those are good white new roots, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And then yeah, I got some here with some flowers and buds on them, so I'm gonna be putting those in. And then I'm also gonna be doing what you suggested with my Rotella, and I'll make a little video of that too. Alright, so here's another look at all the little cuttings I got out of all that bad Liguigia. I think I'm actually pretty excited about this. You can see, like I said, some of these things have some pretty good roots already, and I think I know you were right, man. The plant was just, it had to bring nutrients all the way up the stem just to give it to the flowers that were on top, and this way the nutrients won't have to go nearly as far up the stem. And I really think that it will result in maybe a little bit faster growth, because these things haven't grown in a couple months. They've just pretty much been staying stagnant. And yes, I do realize how retarded it's gonna look with a whole bunch of 2-inch pieces of Liguigia in my aquarium, but these things are lucky to be alive. They've come back from literally nothing. So yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about it. And like I said, I'll do one on the Rotella, and then I'll show you what they look like after I get them all in there. Alright, here's my Rotella, and man, it's looking sad. I'm actually glad I'm taking it out. It does have some pretty decent sized roots. I'm surprised these things grow roots as well as they do. If you just stick it in there and you got some light, I mean, plants are plants. They know what they need to do to live. Yeah, so definitely compared to what I put this in, or how it looked when I put it in, definitely surprised at how much it did come back. But Keith's Rotella is not even a comparison. It wins by far. So I'm gonna replace that with one I'm taking out. But before I do, I'm gonna do what Keith suggested and cut this guy in half and plant both of them. I don't know if I'll plant it in my indoor or outdoor tank, but either way, I'm gonna plant both of them, and hopefully both of them do better. And I mean, if I was a betting man, I would guess the half with the roots is gonna be the one to bounce back first. But either way, this is my Rotella. Hey man, I also wanted to say as you take a look at the Rotella you gave me and the roots it sprouted. I also wanted to say, as far as the supplementing with iron, I kind of agree with you, because as far as like the whole clay, adding it to the soil, that's pretty much the purpose of that, to get your iron through the soil. And since I don't have clay in here anymore, I'm lacking that. So I agree with you, even though I read some other comments on your channel by some other people saying that that's, bogus or whatever. I don't want to just come out and say that they're wrong. I'm just going to come out and say I disagree. And I think that if you supplement your tank with iron, it does promote with the red leaves. So with that said, the other day I went out and I got these. I had a coupon for, I don't know, it got me these for $5. Some API root tabs. I was looking at getting some Seachem iron, some Seachem Flourish iron, the liquid stuff, but after I was doing the reading, if Seachem Flourish is like only 1 or 2% iron, when this stuff here is 5%. Yeah, probably not gonna be able to see that, but it's oh, there you go, right there by my thumb. Iron, Fe, 5%. And then it has a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm just gonna pop these in there now while I got your I'm getting ready to sink your Rotella in behind these rocks. I'm gonna pop one of these tabs in right underneath it and see what happens.